Hello everyone, welcome back to edupediaword.com, your destination to free online education. Today we will be discussing section formula. Friends, suppose we have a line segment on the coordinate axis with the terminal points as A x1, y1 and B x2, y2. Then section formula helps us to locate a point P, say with coordinates as x, y, such that this point P divides the line segment AB in a ratio m1:m2. That is, the divided part AP ratio PB, the second divided part, is equal to m1:m2. Then, according to section formula, the coordinates of this point P x, y is given as m1 x2 plus m2 x1 over m1 plus m2, m1 y2 plus m2 y1 over m1 plus m2. Let us see how. Friends, this ratio can also be written as AP over PB is equal to m1 ratio m2 or m1 over m2. Let this be equation 1. Now let us draw some lines parallel to y-axis from A, P and B. Let us label these lines as AC, PD and BE. Since these lines are parallel to y-axis and they will be perpendicular on x-axis, similarly let us draw some lines perpendicular from A and P as AF and PG. Now friends, these two lines are perpendicular, that is AF and PG are perpendicular. By symmetry we can say that AF and PG are also parallel to x-axis and hence parallel to each other. Thus, if AB is the traversal and these two lines are parallel, then these two angles, that is 1 and 2, will be equal. Now, in triangle APF and triangle PBG, we can say that angle 2 is equal to angle 1 and this angle AFP is equal to angle PGB. So by double A similarity criteria, we can say that triangle AFP is similar to triangle PGB because angle 2 is equal to angle 1 and angle F is equal to angle G. So since these two triangles are similar, we can say that AF over PG is equal to FP over GB is equal to AP over PB. But from this equation 1, AP over PB is equal to M1 over M2. So we can say that all these fractions are equal to m1 over m2. Now friends, what is this distance, that is distance of line AC from y-axis? It is the x coordinate of A, that is x1. And since these lines are parallel, so at any point these distances will be x1. Similarly, this distance is x coordinate of P, that is x. Thus we can say that AF is the difference of x and x1, that is AF is equal to x minus x1. Thus we have AF as x minus x1. Similarly, this complete distance will be x2. Thus this distance will be x2 minus this distance, that is x. Or we can say PG is equal to x2 minus x. Now again, this vertical length is y1 and this vertical length is y. Thus this distance is y minus y1. Or we can say that PF is equal to y minus y1. Similarly, this distance will be this complete distance minus this distance, that is y2, and this distance is y. So BG will be y2 minus y. Let us substitute these values in the equation 2. We get x minus x1 over x2 minus x is equal to FP and PF are one and the same thing. So y minus y1 over GB or BG, which is y2 minus y, is equal to AP over PB, or we can say m1 over m2. Now let us separate these equations in some simpler form, as x minus x1 over x2 minus x will be equal to m1 over m2, and similarly y minus y1 over y2 minus y will also be equal to m1 over m2. Or we can say that, let us first simplify this equation, which will be m2x minus m2x1 is equal to m1x2 minus m1x. Or we can say that m2x, bringing this term with variable x on left hand side, plus m1x is equal to m1x2 plus m2x1. Or we have x m1 plus m2 is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1. Or we can say that x is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 over m1 plus m2. Thus we get this part, which is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 over m1 plus m2. So the x coordinate is equal to this fraction. Friends, if we look at both of these equations, then only in place of x we have y. Subscripts are also same. Thus by symmetry we can just write the equation for y by looking this expression as y is equal to m1, in place of x2 we have to write y2, plus m2, in place of x1 we can write y1 over m1 plus m2. And hence this equation. Thus by section formula we can find out the coordinates of a point which divide a line segment in a specific ratio. We can also find this ratio if we are given the coordinates of the point P. So friends, that's all in this video. Thanks friends for watching edupediaword.com.